everybody, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my review of the Jewel of Osiris, which is the Trials of Osiris hand cannon. So I personally got mine from opening the chest on Mercury after going 9-0, so mine has solar damage, but you can also get one of these by turning in your passage scorecard thing to Brother Vance and getting one of the packages that he gives you. It won't have any kind of elemental damage on it, but it will still be the exact same stats. So before I go into my opinion, let's go ahead and take a look at what those stats are on the Jewel of Osiris. So starting off by taking a look at the scopes that you're gonna have, you have Steady Hand, you also have Quick Draw, and then the last one, which is the one that I personally use, is called Sure Shot, which basically gives you more aim assist. The second perk is Icarus, something like that, which gives you improved accuracy while airborne, and then you have Snapshot, Flared Magwell, Perfect Balance, and for the final perk, you have what is pretty standard with most of the Trials of Osiris weapons, Third Eye. So when I very first got this hand cannon, hadn't upgraded it whatsoever, and just took it into the Crucible to see how I liked it, I'll be honest, I was not a fan. I found that it was just really awkward to use. It seemed like it was more difficult to get those precision shots. I felt like I was missing a lot of shots that I honestly felt like I shouldn't have, and I was pretty disappointed because I wanted this to be another hand cannon that I could use besides my red hand and besides the exotics. I wanted to have my Trials of Osiris hand cannon because I'm really happy with all of the Trials of Osiris stuff. And I was pretty disappointed when I first picked it up. But I didn't want to give up on it because, like I said, it's a Trials of Osiris weapon and I want to use all of them and I want to love all of them. So I stuck with it and leveled it up, and now I'm slowly falling in love with it. I think the turning point for me with this weapon was when I put on Sure Shot, so I have the increased aim assist, and also put on Perfect Balance. That way it was no problem with the instability of the weapon. Is that even a word? Who even knows? We make up words around here. So that wasn't an issue anymore. The fact that the stability was really low, because then I had Perfect Balance and I had Sure Shot, which gives you more aim assist. That's when I started to really notice that this weapon was actually pretty good. And honestly, the perk where you have increased accuracy while airborne, I've noticed that it does make a difference. For any of you guys that have spent a lot of time in the Crucible, I'm sure you'll notice that when you jump, it's just harder to hit people, especially when you're first jumping up. It seems like your gun just automatically misses that first shot. I've definitely found that it's been a lot easier to actually hit people when I'm in the air, when I'm jumping around, and I really like that because Destiny has this thing where you can jump all the time, you can glide. Warlocks even have the Angel of Light where they can just stand in the air floating, so it definitely kind of lends itself to a style of jump shotting, jumping around, trying not to get hit, hitting people in the air. And now with this perk, I feel like I can actually play like that. On my Hunter, I can just jump around and bunny hop everywhere, and I find that I can actually hit people. It's definitely not as accurate as when you're on the ground. I think that's a given. It would be kind of silly if it was, but it's a lot more accurate than it was without having that perk on it. So I naturally just didn't get along with the gun when I first got it, but I know so many other people did. People were tweeting me saying they got their highest score, highest kills with a completely vanilla weapon, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. I was also getting owned by it, by people who hadn't upgraded it, which is what made me stick with it even more. And 2 games in a row, I hit very close to 40 kills with not trying particularly hard. I'm very lazy. I don't try hard that often, except for when it's trials, and even then, only when it's for charity do I try super hard. But yeah, I wasn't really trying particularly hard, and I was finding it very easy to go toe-to-toe with all of those weapons, and today was when I fell in love with it, honestly. Today was when I was like, okay, I kind of like this weapon now, and the gameplays that you're watching are actually from today. So I played with it, I went into it. It was the first time that I'd really played Crucible, just regular Crucible, not Trials of Osiris, with this hand cannon since it's been upgraded. And I'm definitely a fan at the moment. Maybe there's gonna be some times where I'm like, oh my goodness, if only I had this gun and this gun and this gun, I would have killed that guy. Maybe I will have those moments, but so far, I definitely think that it's a contender in the Crucible. I think that it's definitely possible to use it. I know there's a lot of legendary hand cannons out there, which are pretty freaking good, but sadly, how overpowered Thorn is and how strong other weapons are makes it kind of difficult to use those weapons. But so far, this gun has been holding up. It's been holding up against them, so I definitely need to try it more and see if I can go toe-to-toe with really good players using a more quote-unquote powerful gun. But yeah, at the moment, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just like running around with all of my Osiris stuff, honestly. I'm gonna put up a video of my Warlock, my Hunter, and then also a Titan, not my Titan, someone else's Titan, wearing the shader and having all of the weapons because it looks so badass. I just love running around, being yellow with my yellow weapons. It's just awesome. So I think that is pretty much it for this review. Just to kind of sum things up, for me personally, when I first got it, I found it pretty hard to get along with. So if you are one of those people that get this weapon and you try it and you're not really a fan, definitely stick with it. Just upgrade it and then see if you like it, because for me, like I said, the turning point was when I got perfect balance and I put on the sure shot sight. But for most people, it kind of clicks with them straight away, so you probably won't have that problem. I'm just a weird person and have problems that other people simply do not have. I'm also going to be streaming shortly after this video goes live, so I will put up another video letting you guys know when I am live, and I'm also going to be doing reviews of a lot more Trials of Osiris weapons. I have the shotgun, I have the sniper, and I have the auto rifle yet to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll see you all in the stream for some Crucible action and later on for some Nightfall action, and I'll speak to you awesome, beautiful, and amazing people later. Bye.